What's up my loves, welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to do a 10-year skip on FIFA 17. Where I pick a team or you pick a team and we basically skip 10 years or 10 seasons and see where they're at or how well they've done. And first of all I'll do the five seasons and then we'll see how they've done after 5 seasons, and then 10 we go straight to the 10 season mark, because if I do it year by year it'll just take far too long and it'd be very boring for you guys to watch. So we're going to keep this video short and sweet, but we're going to get right into the 5th season. Arsenal did, up to this point Arsenal had won the EDF trophy, EDF Cup a couple of times, and I think the FA Cup once, but they didn't do anything in the Champions League or Europa League, unfortunately. I don't know why they don't buy many players. I can, if you want me to show you, well, kind of can't really show because it would take too long, but their squad, for some reason, Arsenal did not buy many players. They bought 2, and then as they got older and older, like Koscielny, at the end of the 10 years, he was like 40, and he was still in the team playing week in, week out. It's very, very odd. I don't know why they done it, but you can see Arsenal not finishing very high at all. Spurs, on the other hand, were quite good, but you see Arsenal they beat I can't remember who that, I think it's QPR, and then went through to Middlesbrough in the quarterfinals and lost. But you can see, look, they won the EDF Cup against Everton in the final 1-0, so that's not too bad. So they have won it a handful of times, and that's with the FA Cup as well they've won up until this point, but they hadn't have won the league. I don't know why. They've really struggled in the league. Like, at the 10 years you'll see how bad, if you don't buy players or good youngsters, you'll just struggle as a team, and that's what, for some reason, they don't do it. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a pattern we'll see, but I'll go to another club, like a club that's got loads of money, like someone like Barcelona, and see what happens with them, or Bayern Munich, and see if it's the same with them, or even someone like Juventus. But now we will go into the 10th year. You can see Tottenham top of the table, and Arsenal are 15th in the table. That is absolutely terrible. After that 5th year, they started to decrease. They got worse and worse and worse, and all their players were aging. They still had the likes of Koscielny, like I said, Mustafi they still had, Theo Walcott they still had, Chamberlain they still had, Coquelin they still had. It's just ridiculous. Like, you can't have an aging side and try and win things with an aging side. It just doesn't work, and this has just proved it. Hopefully, the more teams we do, it won't be the same. Hopefully, FIFA's not programmed to keep all your players together and keep them until they retire. Hopefully it's not like that, but we'll see when we do this again, because this is the first time me doing this 10-year skip. And you can see Arsenal won in the Champions League, won in Europa. That was the case for the last 3 seasons towards the 10th season, unfortunately. And they didn't really buy anyone. You can see that's the pre-season tournament. Doesn't really matter, the pre-season tournament, and they lost in the final anyway. But they just got worse. They got worse, started to slow. And you can see even West Ham in the Super Cup final, but they got thumped by Real Madrid. I think the season before they won the Europa League, which is very odd. Even West Ham have got better as the season's progressed. I don't know if they got better youngsters or they've brought better players in, but we will do a test. Like, I'll go for a lower team and we'll see if they get better than what Arsenal got. But yeah, Arsenal just got terrible as the season's went on. Very piss poor, to be honest. So if you don't buy anyone, you're not going to progress. They even got to the semi-final of the Europa League in that final year. So yeah. But yeah, let me, if you got any suggestions what team I should do next, leave in the comment section below. And if you want me to change it up, or how you want me to do it, this is probably the quickest way of doing it, rather than me going through every single year, because it's too long. Suppose I can do it by pictures, but this is the quickest way. I'll do the 5th year, then the 10th year, and then, because it's called the 10-year skip, it sort of defeats the object really, but we're just going to see how good teams progress. Hopefully they're not all the same where they just slowly get worse, but I'll do a test. I'll do a crap team and see if they actually progress, and we'll see what happens. But hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Don't forget to give it a like, and I shall see you in my next video. Adios.